It is now time for Tennessee Wesleyan University basketball on 101.7 WJSQ Athens. Today's game is brought to you in part by Athens Insurance, Tennessee Wesleyan University, and Star Regional Medical Center. And now with today's play-by-play, here is Jared Wright.
Thank you, Handsome Dan, and once again, we welcome you into James L. Robb Gymnasium here on a February afternoon for an Appalachian Athletic Conference doubleheader. This time it's the Tennessee Wesleyan Lady Bulldogs against the Truett McConnell University Lady Bears, and it is senior day here for both Tennessee Wesleyan ball clubs. Stands on the far side packed out. Several Truett McConnell fans actually making the trip over from Cleveland, Georgia as well. But it is our final regular season broadcast with Tennessee Wesleyan basketball on the season, as they will head to Kingsport and the next week and try to make a run at some postseason play. So this will wrap up our season with them on the basketball court. But looking for two big wins here at home today on senior day to send this class out. And first up it is Tennessee Wesleyan Lady Bulldogs against Truett McConnell. Lady Bulldogs under Jason Smith in his first season come in 14-12 overall. Truett McConnell and Teak Field's seventh season as the head coach. They are 12-15. Tennessee Wesleyan finds themselves in a tie for seventh with Columbia College right now, but they have locked themselves into the top 10 teams going to Kingsport, as has Truett McConnell, but it's just a matter of how they finish today's game and some other conference games to determine what the seeding will be. Truett could drop to 10th. Tennessee Wesleyan could drop or potentially move up, depends on what happens around the conference, as we said. And same case for the men's game that we'll talk about later on this afternoon. But the Lady Bulldogs and the Bears both trying to get back into the win column. Truett McConnell's dropped their last three ball games, and it includes a road loss at Reinhardt this week, 78-66. Lady Bulldogs lost on the road to a tough Milligan team, 87-66 in that matchup. So both teams needing to get back into the win column. Last time the Lady Bulldogs saw this floor, they put up 83 points, their second highest total of the season against Columbia a week ago. I had that call for you here, 83-68. They won that one. The last win for Truett McConnell came on the road at St. Andrews back near the first of the month. It was a 59-54 win on the road for Truett McConnell. They do feature a post player in Brewster, Alexis Brewster. She's second in the conference in rebounds per game at 9. But then Anna Crowder not far behind her. She is fifth in the conference in reboundings per game, so two of the top stat leaders in the AAC currently. Anna Crowder, one of the seniors that will be recognized in between games. She's at 8.2 rebounds per game for her career, or for her senior year total right now. Tennessee Wesleyan holds the lead in this series, going back 24 games. This will be the 25th game here. It is a 17-7 record, but they have lost the last two to Truett McConnell, both of those being on the road, however. So Tennessee Wesleyan pleased to be playing Truett McConnell back here at home, where they have won the last three at James L. Robb against the Bears. They hold a 10-1 record against Truett McConnell here at home, winning by an average of 13 points per game due to the Lady Bulldogs in this series. Last time they lost here at home was February of 2021, lost it by 11, 63-52. All the games since that time have been in single digits, and so no double-digit victories since that time for either team as they get set to square off. They've already met once this season. Lady Bulldogs lost that one 62-57 over in Cleveland, Georgia. So they will be trying to flip the script and overcome that 5-point loss on the road earlier this season. So let's go ahead. Let's take a 90-second break, and then we'll be back with some starting lineups back in 90 seconds.
WJSQ.
Back here from James L. Robb Gymnasium, where the Lady Bulldogs get set to square off against the Lady Bears from Truett McConnell. Truett McConnell 9-12 in the conference. Tennessee Wesleyan 11-10. Visiting Bears will start number 1, Elisa Winters, 5'7" freshman from Adairsville, Georgia. Number 11, Destiny Lovejoy, 5'8" junior guard, 6.4 points per game from Dallas, Georgia. Number 12, Madison Aguilar, a 5'3" sophomore, averages 5.3 from Miami, Florida. Number 21, Mahala Stewart, a 5'9" sophomore, averages just under 6 points a game from Cashiers, North Carolina. And then the aforementioned Brewster, number 32, she's 6'1" sophomore, 15.5 points per game, and those 9 rebounds per game from Marietta, Georgia. On the other side, for Coach Jason Smith, assisted by Jaron Tall in his first season. It's going to be number 1, Anna Crowder, 13.2 points per game, 8.2 rebounds per game from Decatur, Tennessee. And then number 10, J.C. Powell, 5'8" senior guard, 8.1 points per game, 4.8 rebounds from Decatur, Tennessee. Stone and Anna Crowder are the 2 leading scorers on the senior class there. Stone, number 4, 5'5" senior guard, 15.3 from Decatur, Tennessee. And then number 23, Jalea Lindsay, 5'9" freshman forward, 11 points per game. She's from Cleveland, Tennessee. And then Courtney Farr, the 5th starter, number 35, 6' junior forward. And she hails from Benton, Tennessee, transferring in from Maryville College a couple of years ago. Jason Smith breaks the huddle down with the Lady Bulldogs. They'll be moving from our left to our right. Home white uniforms, blue numerals. Great crowd on hand here for senior day for Tennessee Wesleyan. As Truett McConnell, all navy blue uniform and solid white numerals. And the tip does go to Truett McConnell. The previous matchup over in Cleveland, Georgia this season. It was Anna Crowder pacing the Lady Bulldogs, 17 points. Farr had 12 and Stone had 10. Those were the leading scorers in that previous matchup for the Lady Bulldogs. Brewster had 18 and 10 for Truett McConnell. Kelly had 17 points and Stewart had 12. First shot up and no good here for Truett McConnell. Rebound collected here by Powell. Powell sends it up quickly to Stone. Stone top of the key with it. They go left side to Powell, now to Anna Crowder, far corner. Crowder down low. Now back out on the wing, 13 to shoot. Spin by Farr on the low block, shot off the mark to the left. The Lady Bulldogs will have to retreat defensively. It's going to be Stewart calling it, Aguilera. Now Stewart has it, working top of the key. They come into the near corner to Winters. Winters gives it to Brewster, away from the basket, back to Winters it goes. Far side of the court, Stewart looking around. Still nothing. Just over a minute 15 played. Aguilera gets to the free throw line, misses the jumper. Stone will collect the rebound. Here comes the Lady Bulldogs up their near side of the court. Quick crossover by Stone, spins at the elbow. They move it around to the top of the key, over to Crowder, back to Stone near corner. Stone, baseline drive, top of the key to Lindsay. For 3, off the back of the iron, into the hands of Brewster it goes. Both teams missing their first 2 looks. Here's Winters, far wing, now gets it back in the far corner. Finds Lovejoy, first time she's touched the ball. Now Winters comes near side to Stewart. Stewart fires a 3, that one off to the right and chased down by Powell. And she'll clear it out to her back court teammate and Stone. Now quickly it comes to Crowder in the near corner and poked out of bounds there by Truett McConnell. 8 minutes to play exactly on the clock, 24 on the shot clock. Inbounds comes to Stone, left side to Powell. Powell fires the 3, that one looked good, but just short into the corner of the rim. Brewster another rebound for herself. It's gonna be a bounce pass to Brewster at the right elbow. Turns, faces the goal, looking to pass it off. Took one dribble, got it to Aguilera. Now kicks out to Winters, top of the key. Still nothing. 2.5 minutes gone. Baseline turnover there by Aguilera as she steps out of bounds. Stone right there with her the whole time. Good defense. The Lady Bulldogs will try to convert another trip down. 0 for 3 so far. Truett McConnell 0 for 3 as well. Lindsay on the right wing. We're seeing a 2-3 zone shown by Truett McConnell. Skip pass, it goes far side to Stone. Stone back up to Crowder. Crowder driving, looking for help. Kicks it out to Powell. Powell, top of the key with 4 to shoot. It's Stone driving. She'll take the foul. And it will be on the floor. So to reset the shot clock to 20. Aguilera picks up her first. Inbounds comes to Lindsay. She'll dribble it back out on the wing, but it's poked away there by Lovejoy. Picked up here by Stewart. Errant pass. Ball battled for. Lovejoy comes away with it. And Truett McConnell is on the board first. 2-0 here. Oh, the Bears in front. Far corner, it's Powell with the ball. Skip pass comes to the top of the key. High screen from far, stepping to the 15-foot line was a jumper from Crowder. It's off the mark, out of bounds on the rebound. And it's going to be staying with Tennessee Wesleyan. Shot hit the rim, so Stone inbounds at far corner, gets it up to Crowder. Crowder, quick crossover, trying to get a low block pass down to Powell on the baseline. Couldn't do it. Pass deflected. Now Crowder steals the pass off the hands of Winters. Crowder, layup on the right side, no good. Followed by Powell. She gets the bucket and the foul. Good heads-up play by J.C. Powell to trail that play. This foul going to be on Stewart. Hollis Stewart picks up her first, team second. Tied up, 6:14 to go here in the first quarter. And we'll stay tied. Backcourt pressure by the Lady Bulldogs. And it's going to force a turnover here. Truett McConnell had trouble getting that in, or getting across the half-court line. So Lady Bulldogs will make a substitution, as well as Truett McConnell, number 2, Tally Lawson, the sophomore guard from Decatur, Tennessee, comes in, replaces Lindsay for Tennessee Wesleyan. Drop by Stone, 15-foot pull-up jumper is good, and Jacelyn Stone gives the Lady Bulldogs their first lead of the ball game, 4-2. Truett McConnell having trouble in the backcourt here. Tennessee Wesleyan applying some good full-court press. A couple of players hit the deck, one for either team. Here's Winters, top of the key. Brewster trying to post up Courtney Farr. Gets to the high post. Anna Crowder comes in with the help. Jump ball, the call, and it will go Tennessee Wesleyan's way. Good job on the help out there. 5:29 to go already in the first quarter. And it's 4-2, Tennessee Wesleyan in front. Stone around the screen from far. Head fake, goes up, right side, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Lawson. Her putback, no good. And the rebound comes down to the Lady Bears. Jumper in the lane is good, and we're tied back up. Brinkley Kate Reed makes that jumper for the Lady Bears. Ties up 4-all. 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Down low, Lawson, nice little curl bounce pass to Powell, but misses the lay-in. Here comes Truett McConnell back. Pass deflected by Stone. Crowder somehow gets it before Lovejoy can pick it up. Crowder will run it across the time stripe. Gets to the left block, spins it out to Farr. Now extra pass to the left to Stone for 3, and it's in there. Jacelyn Stone knocks down the first 3 ball of the afternoon. 4:26 to play. Now a long lob up to Winters. She'll fake the shot, drops a pass down to Brewster on the opposite block. Courtney Farr straight up defense against Brewster, gets her own rebound. Pass over, it goes to Winters, and a charge called on Winters. Coach Fields, Teak Fields, upset with that one. Thought Anna Crowder was moving, but it's going to be the number 1 on Truett McConnell get the foul, Winters. Courtney Farr will exit. Ella Crowder, number 25, another senior here that'll be honored between games for Tennessee Wesleyan, 5'9", forward from Decatur, Tennessee, checks in. Truett McConnell makes another substitution to get number 4, Kaylee Kelly, into the ball game. Here's Stone, baseline. Long baseline pass to Powell. She'll fire a three. Might have gotten tipped, missed it. Rebound collected here by Stewart. And it's going to be a foul on the rebound by Powell. Tennessee Wesleyan's first foul of the quarter. 7-4, Tennessee Wesleyan in front. Powell will exit. Another senior, Abby Barr, will check in, 5'8" senior guard from Sweetwater, Tennessee. 7 Lady Bulldogs being honored at Senior Day, 6 on the men's side. One of the largest senior classes we've had in quite some time for Tennessee Wesleyan. Pass intercepted by Lawson, gets it right back to Stewart though. Now Brewster inside, blocked, goes up and over the backboard, but baseline official says because it was deflected, it will stay with Truett McConnell. Stewart, slap of the ball, ready to inbound it, gets it in there to Kate Reed. No foul on the shot. Official blows it, and Anna Crowder's going to pick up her first, team second. Inbounds once again coming from Stewart. Quick inbounds, it comes to Reed. Lob back door to Brewster. Brewster bodies her way inside and makes the layup on the right side. Ella Crowder tried to draw the charge, couldn't do it. Still 7-6, Tennessee Wesleyan in front by 1. Drive by Stone, gets her defender in the air and draws the foul on the shot, and that's going to be the second on Stewart. And the fourth on Truett McConnell. Stone's going to go to the line. This Truett McConnell team is best in the conference at holding their opponents to under 60 points per game. Tennessee Wesleyan 4th in the conference, holding their opponents to 62.5. So 2 of the top 5 defensive teams. Stone does make the first one. It's 8-6 now. 3:23 to play. First quarter action. Stone perfect at the line there. She'll exit as Alexis Bates will check in for her, another senior member, 5'6" senior guard from Kodak, Tennessee. Inbounds comes to Aguilera. Aguilera takes it around the screen from Brewster, gets stuck without a dribble, looking for help, kicks it back to Brewster. Brewster spins, drops it out, top of the key. Ava Queen. Now it's Brewster back on the high post, working against Crowder. Spins into a double team, up and under they go on the pump fake. And it's 9-8. Still a 1-point lead here for Tennessee Wesleyan. Brewster just making work in the paint there. Bates, top of the key, gets it to Lawson. Lawson bounce pass through a double team to Crowder, now to Barr. Barr drives middle of the paint, layup on the left side, too strong. Ella Crowder with the rebound. Goes up, trying to draw the contact foul, couldn't get the shot or the foul. Here comes Aguilera into the near corner. Three-pointer on the way from Reed, and it's good. And Truett McConnell is back in front here, 11-9. A little bit of a 5-0 run here by the Lady Bears. Lawson, left wing, pass tipped. Bates able to pick it up, goes baseline off a play fake. Little running floater, no good. And Tennessee Wesleyan will have to drop back. Skip pass, it goes far side over to Kelly. Her three-pointer off the mark, battling for the rebound. It's going to be Queen that wins it. Kick out to Reed, missed the shot, and Reed hits the deck. Looked like she pushed off of Abby Barr, but Tennessee Wesleyan needing to find the bottom of the basket. Crowder back to Lawson, 15-foot line. Finds Ella Crowder, far corner. Now back to Lawson. High post, trying to drive against Brewster. Shot clock at 10. Steps through the defender, missed the layup. And Brewster gets another rebound. Quickly out to Aguilera. Into the corner, goes to Reed again for another three, missed it. Ella Crowder and Anna Crowder trying to get the rebound, but it's off of them. And substitution coming in for Truett McConnell. Number 24, Carson Ward, into the ball game. And she'll be the one to inbound it, sophomore out of Jessup, Georgia. Near corner, Reed thought about the three again, drives in, Euro step, offensive foul. Anna Crowder's taken 2 of them already. Reed gets called for her first foul. Lindsay coming back to the game for the Lady Bulldogs along with number 22, Sierra Bates, the last senior there. 6 foot forward from Kodak, Tennessee. Tennessee Wesleyan with the ball. Trailing by 2 now. Bates sends it over to Barr, far side. Barr's three-pointer off the mark. Bates gets the rebound, kicks it out to Lawson. Inside, Lawson's jumper fading away, no good. Bates trying to create the tie-up with 52 seconds left. Possession arrow favors Truett McConnell. So Lady Bulldogs going to apply full court press though. Lawson guarding the inbounder. 50 seconds now to go as Aguilera gets it across the court into the low block. Stolen, picked up by Lindsay. Lindsay, fast break opportunity. Reed's closing out. Lindsay's layup on the right side, too strong. Jumps back in to get her on board, too strong on that one. Lawson gets the backside rebound. Lindsay with another offensive rebound and then a foul on the baseline finally called. Wesleyan getting hacked underneath as it's going to be Queen that picks up her first. Truett McConnell in the bonus, so Jalea Lindsay will step to the line. It's 5 fouls. They're going to let Wesleyan inbound it, but Lindsay knew where to go. She stepped to the free throw line with the 5-foul bonus. She can tie it up here with 34.2 remaining in the first quarter. Makes the first one. 11-10. Second one is good. Third time we've been tied here this afternoon. Quick inbounds. Wesleyan pressing in the backcourt. Lindsay gets the steal, goes up right side, and it's good. Jalea Lindsay puts the Bulldogs in front by 2. Then a foul committed on the inbounds by Tennessee Wesleyan. This one's going to be on Lindsay, her first. Team third, correction. Still full court press shown by Tennessee Wesleyan here. 19.3 shot clock off, of course, but 94 feet to go by Truett McConnell. Aguilera walks with it right in front of the scorer's table, no call. 10 seconds to go. High post feed to Ward. Ward trying to drive, lost the dribble, now gets it over to Queen. 2 seconds to go. Aguilera going to take a running floater from behind the arc, and it's no good. So at the end of the first quarter, Tennessee Wesleyan battling closely with Truett McConnell, but up 2, 13-11. We'll be back in 60 seconds, back in 60. WJSQ, WLAR, Athens, Tennessee. Jared Wright here. Final game of the regular season for Tennessee Wesleyan. Final time we'll be with them. From Dwayne Farmer Court, James L. Robb Gymnasium is senior day, packed house, especially with this senior class for the Lady Bulldogs, and a lot of them locally. 7 seniors they will honor in between the games. 13-11, they lead Truett McConnell now. Bears open with the ball to start the quarter. Wesleyan's Lindsay about gets the pass intercepted there from the far corner. Instead they work it around. Aguilera drops it into the corner to Kelly. Kelly gets it back from Queen. Behind the back dribble working against Crowder. Spins into the paint, forces up a shot, no good. Good box out by Abby Barr, allowed Stone to sneak in there and get the rebound. Here comes Stone into the paint. Quick pass up to Bates, kicks it out to Barr, far corner. Wesleyan will reset. Here's Crowder to Stone. She'll fire the triple from the right wing, and it's nothing but net for the senior Jacelyn Stone. Newest member of the 1,000-point club for the Lady Bulldogs, earned that this season. Drive here, off the mark on the back of the iron by Kelly, pulled down again by Stone. Stone quickly up to Crowder, right wing. Top of the key, Barr picks up her dribble, looking around. Bounce pass to the high post, Sierra Bates takes it left side, scoop, and the score is good along with the foul. Lady Bulldogs building up their biggest lead now. And this one is on Ward. Just a minute 10 played here in the second quarter, and Tennessee Wesleyan with 7-point lead, largest of the ball game for either team. Winters checks back in along with Brewster. And it looks like Lovejoy returns as well. So Sierra Bates at the stripe for the and one opportunity. Missed it. Lindsay tips the rebound. Crowder gets it. Extra pass to Lindsay, far side, dribbles baseline. Looking for help, gets it to Stone in the middle, and Stone actually got beat there by Reed, and Stone's going to pick up the foul. Couldn't slow down quick enough, and a lot of hustle, just couldn't get it. That's going to allow Wesleyan to get a substitution. Number 5, Julia Howard, 5'9" freshman forward from Decatur, Tennessee as well, will check in. Going to graduate 4 of the Lady Tigers that came from Decatur, but a couple more, and Lawson and Howard will still be here after this season. Speaking of one, J.C. Powell coming back to the table. Truett McConnell with it, trailing 18-11. Aguilera gets it out to Lovejoy, top of the key. She dribbles into the corner, or into the high post. Called a teammate to come get it, and then quickly turns and takes the jump shot and misses it. Here's Stone across the middle of the floor. Howard sets a good screen, top of the key. Stone kicks it out to Barr. Howard calling for it down low, working against Brewster. Now it's Lindsay on the wing, gets a screen from Howard. Nobody plays her close enough, and Lindsay says, I'll take the 3 ball and knock it down. It's a 10-point game. Lady Bulldogs in front. 7:45 to go here in the quarter. Drive by Reed, knocked off the dribble there by Stone. Stone is going to pick up her second. Team second. It's going to allow J.C. Powell to return for Barr. Lawson returns for Stone, who's got 2 fouls. Reed will step to the line. 72% shooter on the season. Misses the first one. Second one for Reed is in there. And Coach Fields wants to talk it all over as Wesleyan has been on a 12-0 run. 30-second timeout by Truett McConnell. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Back here from Dwayne Farmer Court, Lady Bulldogs have it 94 feet to go, leading by 9 now. Free throw by Reed stopped the Tennessee Wesleyan run that they had going. Here's Crowder, gets it left side to Lawson, bounce pass to Powell on the baseline. Instead they'll work it back out front. Now quickly it goes back down to Howard on the low block. Howard steps through Brewster, gets the score. Wanted to pass it out of the defense there, but then stays true to it. Makes the move and scores. 11-point advantage for Tennessee Wesleyan. Right elbow, it's going to be Brewster. Gets it off to Lovejoy, sets a screen for her. Lindsay gets her hand in the pass, in the dribble and helping out, trying to get the ball away, and it's going to be a jump ball. Tennessee Wesleyan's way it will go. Tennessee Wesleyan doing a good job of forcing some steals there. Forcing the turnover, 4 steals already. Lindsay has been one of those Lady Bulldogs that has gotten her hand on the dribble. Shot clock will reset to 30. 3 minutes gone here in the quarter. Press break coming from Tennessee Wesleyan. It's Lawson and Crowder in the back court. Now they get it across the time stripe. Lawson trying to take it all the way left side, loses the dribble into the block. Winters comes away with it. She keeps it in that left hand as Lawson was trailing her, going to try to poke it away. Aguilera, top of the key, drops it to Brewster. Brewster face up to Howard and then passes it off to Reed. Gets a screen. Reed rolls, kicks it to Winters. Now Brewster wide open. Howard tried to recover. Enough recovery to force an errant shot and picked up by Lawson on the rebound. Lawson crosses over to the left. Pump fakes. Pass deflected, trying to go to Howard, but Howard thought it was going to Powell. Now Truett McConnell in transition. Top of the key, Brewster. Sends it right side to Aguilera. She'll drive. Against Crowder. Back out front, it goes to Brewster. Wesleyan just cuts it off inside. Lawson comes away with the loose ball. Up to Anna Crowder. 2-on-1 break. Over to Lindsay. Unselfish basketball there for the Lady Bulldogs, and they continue to pile on to the lead. 25-12. Lead it by 13. Largest of the game. Trying to avenge the 5-point loss they had in Cleveland, Georgia just earlier this month, back on the 5th of February. Reed with it, sends it up top to Lovejoy. Now feeds it down on the lob to Brewster. Brewster trying to go in. It's going to be a 2-shot foul coming for Brewster. And Lawson's going to pick up her first foul. Stewart going to return for Aguilera. Farr returning for Tennessee Wesleyan's Howard. 3rd foul on the Lady Bulldogs. And so Brewster at the stripe, 74% shooter on the season. Makes the first one. Again, we mentioned Truett McConnell bringing several fans over from Cleveland, Georgia. Most of their roster in the Georgia area. Missed shot there by Brewster. Rebound collected by Reed, but then she dribbles it out of bounds on the baseline. Still full court press shown by Truett McConnell. 1-1-2-1 press, it looks like, or 2-2-1 press now. Here's Lawson working against Reed. Middle of the floor, it goes to Farr. Farr quickly up to Lindsay, left wing. Comes right wing to Powell. Quick passing by the Lady Bulldogs and a travel by Anna Crowder. She threw it to Farr. And I agree with Coach Jason Smith. Said just pick it up. I thought that's what Crowder did instead of trying to dribble it. And still called her for a travel. 5:14 to go. 25-13. Lady Bulldogs in front by 12. Lovejoy looking for help. Far corner. Stewart left wide open for 3, and she knocks it down. Lady Bears trying to make a comeback. Now a 9-point game. Wesleyan, another loose ball. Finally picked up by Crowder here. Shovel pass from Lawson on the baseline to Farr. Out to Lindsay. Corner 3 on the left side is in there. Jalea Lindsay answers right back with a 3 of her own. Jalea Lindsay now 2 for 3 behind the arc, leads all scorers with 12 points. A freshman from Walker Valley. Lovejoy drops it to Reed, guarded by Lawson. Reed lobs it into Brewster, and then a foul down low, and it looks like it's going to be on Farr. Team 4th, her first. Inbounds coming from Stewart. Lobs it into Winters. Back to Stewart it goes in the corner. Reed telling her to go back out front. Lob high post. Brewster's got it. Little ball fake. Now drops it into the near corner. It comes to Lovejoy. Lovejoy around the screen from Brewster. Pass nearly picked off by Powell. Inside, Lovejoy's shot deflected out by Tennessee Wesleyan. 1 second to shoot on the shot clock. Wesleyan's also going to get a substitution in. Aubrey Long, number 14, 5'6" sophomore guard from Benton, Tennessee. Stewart slaps the ball. It's got to be a quick shot. Brewster tried to get it off, but shot clock violation on the Lady Bears. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Powell gets the inbounds, gets it back to Crowder. Crowder and Powell in the backcourt trying to get it across the time stripe. Now Powell gets it across. A couple of seconds before the count. Now Long baseline feed. Open on the cutback door. It's a 14-point lead, largest here for Tennessee Wesleyan. 3:42 to go, 30-16. Winters lobs it down to Lovejoy, back to the basket. She'll kick it out to Reed. Reed uses a screen from Lovejoy, pick and roll. Nobody on the help side defense, and Lovejoy scores right there. Lays it in on the left side. 30-18. Far side, Long, into the corner. Now to Powell. Top of the key, 3:10 to go. It's Crowder with it, sends it right side to Lindsay. Down low to Farr, she'll pass it into the middle to Crowder. Now here's Powell, far corner for three, and it's good for J.C. Powell. Another three ball for the Lady Bulldogs. 15-point advantage. Brewster at that elbow on the far side, spins into the double team, steps back, can't make the shot, and then Wesleyan just lets the rebound bounce straight to her. Kick out to Stewart, and she answers with a three. Poor rebounding effort there by the Lady Bulldogs. Allowed that one to happen. Here's Powell, far side of the court, gets across the time stripe. Over to Lindsay it goes. Now Long near side, and she steps out of bounds. So Tennessee Wesleyan missing some opportunities here. Alexis Bates is going to return for Crowder. It's going to be Kaylee Kelly returning here for Reed. Kelly from Calhoun, Georgia. Second leading scorer for Truett McConnell at 7.4. 33-21, 2:20 to go here in the second quarter. Left side, Winters. No look pass goes over to Brewster on the elbow. Down low, Bates had Lovejoy defended well. Ball comes off to the left side. Bates there to pick it up. Up quickly to Lindsay. Lindsay gets it to a cutting Powell. Layup on the left side for Powell, too strong. Rebound pulled down there by Kelly, and the Lady Bears will clear it out. Under two we go in the quarter. Still 33-21. Up top, Stewart wants a screen to the left, gets it from Lovejoy. Pick and roll. Now she'll lob it down to Lovejoy in the block, working against Powell. Turn around off the left hand shot is good for Lovejoy. It's a 10-point game. Wesleyan still seeing this full court press by Truett McConnell. Lindsay gets a screen. Corner it goes to Powell, back up top to Lindsay. Wesleyan being very patient offensively. Lindsay left block, goes up against Brewster and gets blocked out of bounds. 7 to shoot. Coach Smith wants to talk it over with a 30-second timeout. Lady Bulldogs lead it 33-23. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Back in 30. WJSQ, WLAR, Athens, Tennessee. Jared Wright here. Senior day from James L. Robb Gymnasium. Lady Bulldogs in front currently by 10. Led it by as many as 15. But it has been Truett McConnell picking up the offensive end. Lady Bulldogs had some turnovers. Quick inbound from Barr into Lindsay. Just got down the right side of the lane and nobody picked her up. And Lindsay puts them back in front by 12. Minute to go here in the quarter. Lob on the baseline to Winters. Kicks it back to Lovejoy. Running floater, no good. Lovejoy chases her own rebound down. Lady Bulldogs have allowed now 6 offensive rebounds for Truett McConnell. Top of the key, Winters sends it over to Stewart. Stewart thought about the dribble in, now she'll take it. Long had it, arm draped across the ball, but they'll say it was an arm across arm. And that's going to be her first foul, team 5th. So it'll be a 2-shot foul coming for Stewart. With 39.9 showing on the game clock. So just about a 10-second differential in game and shot clock there. Stewart misses the first one. Tally Lawson coming back into the ball game for, well, she was going to come back in, but missed the shot on the free throw. Now the ball thrown away. Powell ends up with it. 34 seconds to go. Up to Lindsay. Full court pass. Lindsay goes up with the shot and draws the shooting foul. This one's going to be on Kelly, her first. Team 2nd. Long will exit. Lawson back in. And so Jalea Lindsay will step to the line on the shooting foul. Leading all scorers with 14 points currently. Misses the first one here. Lindsay a couple of dribbles. Second one is good for her. 36-23. 31 seconds to go. Full court press shown by Lindsay, Powell, and Lawson. Now Barr helping out in the backcourt. Pass to Lovejoy. Now down low it goes to Winters. Intercepted by Abby Barr. Good recovery by Barr as they were trying to go to Brewster. Thought she was going to be wide open. And with 15 seconds to go, Wesleyan's going to hold for the last shot of the second quarter. Leading it by 13, 36-23. Lawson around the screen from far. Clock down to 4 seconds. Lawson pulls up left side of the lane. Maybe got blocked. And that's how we'll end the second quarter. Tennessee Wesleyan in front of Truett McConnell, 36-23 after a 23-12 second quarter by the Lady Bulldogs, where they started rattling off some big runs, got it up to 13 points, and then got it up to 15 later on in the quarter to take this 13-point lead into the locker room here at the half. Again, it's Tennessee Wesleyan 36, Truett McConnell 23. Let's take a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back in 2 minutes. Back here at halftime of the Lady Bulldogs matchup with Truett McConnell. It's a 36-23 lead. Lady Bulldogs had gotten it up to 15 with about 3 minutes to go. But then a couple of back-to-back trips with turnovers allowed Truett McConnell to try to sneak back into this one. It stayed still above double digits. Got it down to 10 with about 1:35 to go, but then Wesleyan rattles off the final 3 points of the quarter. And they are in the locker room with that double-digit lead led by Jalea Lindsay with 15 points, 2 of 3 from behind the arc, 3 of 4 at the line. And Jacelyn Stone with 10 points, 3 rebounds right behind her, and nobody for Truett McConnell near double figures as of yet. Lovejoy, Stewart, and Reed all with 6 apiece, and then 5 for Brewster. And I'm sure that's what Truett McConnell's going to focus on in the second half when they come back out. Of course, as always here at halftime, we try to chat with our student athletes and get to know them a little bit. And first, I think I'm going to have to make an apology, but we're going to find out right now, because we're joined by number 10, and I've been saying it Rashawn, but I think it's Rayshawn.
Yes, sir.
Rayshawn Hampton, a freshman guard for Tennessee Wesleyan. It looks like you're in street clothes today and not dressed out, so I hope everything's okay with that. But we've got some postseason. They're going to need you out there. But Rayshawn, talk to us a little bit. You come from Winchester, Kentucky. So talk to us a little bit about maybe the path to come to Tennessee Wesleyan from Winchester.
I was being recruited. I've been recruited by Coach Tall. Coach Casey actually coached at the rival school that I was at for a while. I mean, the school I was at, he coached at our rival. So he was there for a while. And, Coach Tall got the job here, and then I went on a visit, and I liked it here, and they wanted me here.
So it just took one visit. That's all it took? Visit, yeah. One visit. You talk about that. So when you were in school at your rival, was Coach Casey there, or just he had coached there for a while?
He was at the he coached there for a while at the opposite school. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was you kind of went against him or not, because he was down here with McMinn County for a couple of years. And the timeline, of course, he's a Kentucky boy. I'm being a Duke fan. Me and him go back and forth about Kentucky and Duke a little bit. But obviously, Coach Tall, he spent some time, Jaron Tall, the assistant, they spent time together at Belief Prep Academy as well. And so that connection back here at Tennessee Wesleyan, obviously it paid off to bring you to town. And it's been a thrill to watch you thus far. Talk a little bit about what was it about that first visit that stood out to you about coming here to play?
When I came here on my visit, I've actually played with the team. So when I played with them, I liked them. They liked me. We connected. So it was just kind of cool. So
that's an early test right there. If you hit the floor with them straight out and you go, this ain't working out, I'm not going to come here. But obviously it worked pretty quickly for you there. Tell us a little bit about Winchester and maybe the difference from Winchester, Kentucky versus Athens, Tennessee. Is there any comparisons or any differences?
I mean, school-wise, our school is kind of about, we have a big school. It's probably about the same amount of kids that's enrolled in here is probably enrolled in the same at our high school. So, city-wise, it's not very different, quiet, get to know a lot of people. So that's just how about it is here. Nothing really different.
About how far is that from here?
3 hours.
3 hours, okay.
Almost 4. So.
Not too far. That's about average road trip now in the conference. It's a 3 to 4 hour trip no matter where you go. It used to be you go to Bryan 30 minutes, and then you might go to Milligan and Reinhardt, a couple of hour, 2 hour, 2.5 hour trips there. But the conference continues to spread. Obviously, since you've come to Tennessee Wesleyan, you've had some key games and key moments of games coming off the bench there, and a backup guard between you and Ty Runyon. Both guys are kind of backfilling, I guess, for Amari Young or Peyton West. But what is it that you've had to adjust on your game coming from the high school to the college level?
Well, in high school in Kentucky, we don't have a shot clock, so I had to adjust to, knowing like what to do in the moments,
The shot clock in high school has become, I think, one of the biggest debates in high school sports, and we do not have it here in Tennessee. And I can tell you, after cover McMinn County High School as well, there's plenty of times where I'm going, we need a shot clock. We need a shot clock. So there's several states trying to implement the shot clock in the high school game to prepare for the college level, and it makes games go by a little bit quicker, and you have to think on it. Obviously, you're a lefty. I talk about that a little bit when you shoot. You've got a nice-looking shot with the left-handed shot, and you don't see too many lefties. But it seems like you have a knack. I feel like there's been some games down the stretch where there's been several of you guys that have done this, but you've knocked down some back-to-back three-pointers or something like that. Has the long-range shot always been there for you, or is that something you keep working on?
That's always been my game. Well, ever since like my junior year, like I used to be like a driver, you know, like a little mid-range. But then like my junior year, my sophomore year, I started shooting a lot and just staying in the gym, practicing my shot every day. So now I just shoot a lot still and make a lot of shots.
Talk to us a little bit about the defensive side of the ball. You've been kind of a knack in there as well of just hounding some guards on the other teams and getting some steals. Talk to us. How do you try to approach that defensive side of the ball?
You know, I just try to be a dog. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I just try to be a dog. You know, Coach Casey wants us all up in defense, so I just try to show that I can play defense. You know, I like to have the ball in my hands, so if I see it, I'm gonna try to steal it. So.
There's been several of those games where I feel like several of you guys going after it in fast breaks. And, of course, anytime there's a fast break, there's anticipation of a dunk coming down. So it's the defense turning to offense is always a fun aspect of it. As far as, you know, you're in your first year, you've got 6 guys that are graduating and going on. They're done. There could be some potential with, I think we're finally at the end of the COVID year for some people, but there is that opportunity for some, like the girls freshman class came in that first year in the COVID year, so some of them could technically stick around, I believe. But when you have a big group of seniors like this, what have you tried to learn from them being your first year here?
I just try to learn how to like be a leader, like know like when moments, what to do in certain moments, like tight crunch moments. You know, they taught me a lot. Like honestly, my first year, they like really taught me a lot of things, and it really helped me now. So.
Is there anybody that's really taking you under their wing, maybe become like a big brother, you could say?
You know, I ain't gonna lie to say my dog Amari, that's my dog. but other than him, like everybody else have also like taken me like a little brother. You know, like they like me, I like them, we all cool. So.
Well, I have to laugh because each time one of y'all gets on an interview with us up here, the rest of the team, and most of the time it's the guys, Amari Young, I'm going to call them out, Ty Hurst, they've all, Nashawn Jones has done it with us in the past, but they all kind of drift over here as they're warming up at halftime. So that's what they do is the teams go out there and they no longer do layup drills or anything like you could in prior years, but they're out there stretching. But it never fails. A group of the guys will come over and just hound whoever's about to go on the radio and start waving and smiling. So it is kind of funny to see the camaraderie of this team. Talk to us a little bit about this season. It's kind of been up and down. There's been some games that y'all were right there in the thick of it, drop a lead. There's also been a time, 3 times this year on this floor, you've knocked off the #1 team in the conference. So it's been kind of a different year in a lot of it, but how have you all tried to stay together as a team?
You know, we just stay like, you know, like in practice we stay like listening to coaches, you know, like try not to like let the last games affect us, you know, moving forward. Just staying sane together. Try not to, don't lose cool with each other, just stay sane, you know.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch the last couple of games, and Coach Casey has talked about y'all starting to click a lot more, and at one point it won like 5 of the last 6 games, and still there's been a couple of losses here and there on the road. The road's a tough place to play in the conference. Home's been at least a little bit kinder to you all, but you get to go to Kingsport, so your first year here, you're in the top 10 in the conference to go to Kingsport and play up at the Meadowview. I don't know if anybody on the team has told you anything about that.
We played there. Yeah, we played there in the beginning of the year. We already.
Okay. It's played in the NAIA showcase or something like that.
Yeah.
Or group of NAIA teams coming in. So that's probably a good thing for you all to already have seen the rollaway goals. Some of my buddy that used to help me, Matt Harper, would talk about anytime rollaway goals, because Wesleyan's goals are suspended from the wall on the ceiling. When you get the rollaway goals, it's a different look for you.
It is.
So that's maybe an advantage to you all of already being up there. Of course, you're here as a student athlete. We talked about that. So you're in your first year, but there's still plenty of time. But let's check in, see how schoolwork's going. What's the major looking like, or maybe what are you looking to do, even if you're undecided?
Yeah. Okay, so at first, I was coming here as a business major, but then, you know, I took a business class, and I was like, I don't know. So I went undecided. But I think in the future, I'm gonna go sports medicine. You know, in high school, you know, I was doing like all nurse aid stuff classes, and I couldn't do that here and play basketball. So like, eventually, you know, sports medicine, that's kind of cool. So.
Get into the training level, or maybe the rehab level.
I think the rehab level.
Okay, physical therapy and some of that, and they've got a good program that's fairly new here at Tennessee Wesleyan. I say new, it feels like every year just runs together at this point, but they've got great medical and kind of that nursing. They got all kinds of programs here for that. And so you get with Kelly Seekins over there, the
Facts.
head athletic trainer. She does a fabulous job. I've tried to get her to come do an interview at some point. One day we will, because there's a lot that goes into athletic training that people don't understand. So, but of course, so switch from the business major and maybe go into the sports medicine world.
Yeah.
So that's a big switch. I'll be honest. As a business major, I don't know that I could have handled the sports medicine side of it. So
Yeah, we'll have to see. Business was hard for me, so.
Well, if you've got the pass from high school, then I think you'll excel at what you do. Obviously, the guys got a big one today against Truett McConnell. What do you look for out of this team today to avenge a loss against Truett McConnell earlier?
Well, we dogs, so I think that loss really hit us. So I think we're gonna be ready to play. Definitely.
Just a 3-point loss earlier this season, so plenty to come back here on Dwayne Farmer Court and take a victory. Well, Rashawn, appreciate you joining us, man.
Yes,
Good to get to know you, and looking forward to some more years with you here.
Yes,
so
thank you.
Thank you. Rashawn Hampton, newest member of the Bulldogs here from Winchester, Kentucky, and joining us up here to chat a little bit. And so just good to get to know him, and sounds like he's already got his path set in a good fashion of going into the sports medicine world. So it's a tough gig to go through with that, but he will, I'm sure, be successful. But again, only a freshman, but one of those vital players coming off the bench for Tennessee Wesleyan. And the left-hander, just a pure shot athletically for him. Halftime here of the Lady Bulldogs game, they're up 36-23. Looking at your team stats currently for the Lady Bulldogs, they are shooting 13 of 32 from the field for 40%. Then from behind the arc, they had the 3-ball going, 5 of 9, 55.6% in the first half. And then from the charity stripe, 62.5%. Could improve that a little bit, have made 5 of 8. On the other side, Truett McConnell from the field, they are 36%, 9 of 22, or 25, correction. And then 3 of 7 behind the arc, 43%. And then from the charity stripe, they are only 33%, which Wesleyan will take that one. They've committed 14 turnovers to Tennessee Wesleyan's 7 turnovers. So Wesleyan handling that one as well. They are the 4th team in the conference in turnovers. Wesleyan's gotten 15 points off of the 14 turnovers, only 5 points off of 7 turnovers by Truett McConnell. Rebounds, Tennessee Wesleyan with 18 of them currently. And Truett McConnell, they do have a little bit more of a post presence there with Brewster inside and some height with Reed as well. They have picked up 20 rebounds and 7 of those on the offensive board. Wesleyan assisting on 8 of 13 made shots. And Truett McConnell assisting on 4 of 9 made shots for the Lady Bears. Tennessee Wesleyan will open up the quarter on defense again, up 13, 36-23 over Truett McConnell currently. Leading scorer at the half, Jalea Lindsay with 15 points, Stone with 10, 6 for Lovejoy, Stewart, and Reed for Truett McConnell. Truett McConnell has at the high post with Brewster. Wesleyan's starting 5 back out there. Lindsay, Anna Crowder, Powell, Stone, and Farr. And Powell collects the first defensive board of the second half. Farr going to travel with it down low and kind of maybe limping a little bit. So Howard's going to come get her. Maybe a twisted ankle there, but Wesleyan had 6 steals in the first half. 4 steals for Truett McConnell. Full court press shown by Tennessee Wesleyan here. Now trying to figure out maybe the clock or something. It's 9:31 to go, third quarter. Lovejoy trying to get it in quickly. Gets it in to Aguilera. Aguilera will dribble it to the middle of the floor, gets trapped there, gets it across the line to Lovejoy, back to Aguilera it goes. So Truett McConnell with their second trip down, looking to score. Tennessee Wesleyan double teaming the low block. Lovejoy kicks it out to Stewart. Stewart goes opposite side of the screen, now uses it to the left. Lovejoy tried to roll. Now Powell got her hand in the passing lane. Howard picks up the loose ball. Left side it goes to Lindsay. Lindsay's going to wait on everybody else to catch up. Crowder moves it to the right wing over to Stone, now top of the key. Howard, elbow line. Kicks it over into the near corner to Crowder. She'll dribble it back up top. 2-3 zone shown by Truett McConnell here. Lindsey goes around a screen from Crowder trying to get it to Howard, and it's picked off. 2 turnovers by the Lady Bulldogs. Aguilera up top, comes near corner. Stewart lobs it to Brewster. Now Brewster takes it off the dribble against Howard, spins into a double team with Lindsey, and draws the foul. We'll see if it's on Lindsey or Howard. That one's going to be on Howard. Howard's going to pick up her team first of the quarter. 36-23 still. Brewster at the line to see if Truett McConnell can take the first points of the quarter. Wesleyan won the second quarter 23-12. And Brewster converts the first free throw. Minute and a half gone. Misses the second one. Howard gets the rebound for Wesleyan. Stone dribbles it far side. Howard, middle of the court, gets it to Crowder. Wesleyan has an advantage. Powell, left wing. Her and Lindsey were in the same corner over here. Now it's Stone, far side, gets a screen from Howard. Spins, goes down the right side of the lane, pulls up in the lane. Jumper no good. Powell battled for the rebound, but lost it to Brewer and Lovejoy. Aguilera comes across the time stripe. She'll work it back to the left side, now back to the right. Stewart kicks it up to Brewster. No dribble, steps into the 3, missed it. Powell collects the rebound, gets it out to Stone, left side of the floor. Stone goes left to Lindsey, now to Crowder. Skip pass, it goes to Powell across court. Powell picks up a loose ball that was deflected from Howard. Here's Lindsey, goes baseline against Lovejoy, bounces it out to Howard, short corner. Wesleyan, an extra pass, now to Powell, near corner for 3, off the back of the iron. Ball loose on the ground, Lindsey dives for it. Lovejoy dives for it as well. Or sorry, no, that's Winters went diving for it. Possession arrow is what they call it on the jump ball. It'll stay with Tennessee Wesleyan. Inbounds comes to Stone, 15 seconds to shoot. Powell, high post feed, it goes to Lindsey. Drops it down, trying to draw the contact on the shot, couldn't get the foul. Here comes Aguilera. Wesleyan 0-4 each trip they've been down. Here's Lovejoy, right wing, 36-24. Only 1 point scored here in the third quarter. We're 3 minutes in. Right side, Aguilera drops it down. Howard going up against Brewster, staying down. Brewster trying to shoulder shove away. Looked like an offensive foul potentially, but she's got the first 3 points of the third. 10-point lead, 36-26. Wesleyan Stone, now to Powell. Back to Stone, top of the key. Anna Crowder fires the 3, and it's in there. Anna Crowder answers back. After the first 3 points of the quarter went to Truett McConnell. So it's back to that 13-point lead that we had at halftime. Stewart with it in the backcourt. Crowder and Powell trying to trap it. They force the turnover. Howard has it. Gets it to Powell, now to Stone. Stone, layup on the right side is good for Jacelyn Stone. Tennessee Wesleyan tying their largest lead at 15. Middle of the floor, they go for another trap. Pass through to Lovejoy, now to Winters for 3, far side. Airballs the 3, over the back. Stone picks it up. Long pass up to Lindsey, now left side, it's Powell. Howard, 15-foot line, cut off by Brewster. Howard sets a screen, drive by Lindsey, and the kick out. Now it's Stone, left wing. Off the iron, no good, and a foul on the rebound. Lindsey went up for the rebound, and Winters kind of pushed her out of the way. So that'll be a second on Winters, first of the quarter on Truett McConnell. Reed coming back in here for Truett McConnell. Lawson coming, nope, never mind. Lawson pulled back by Coach Smith, said, hold on just a second. A little switcheroo there. It's going to be Stone to inbound it. Inbounds comes to Powell. She'll fire the triple. This one off the iron, no good. Rebound collected this time by Brewster. Here's Stewart with it across the Bulldog logo at midcourt. Out front, Stewart gets it back. Now over to the left side to Reed. Reed bounces it into Brewster. Triple team down low. Howard trying to tie her up. Overplayed a little bit, and Brewster's layup on the right side is good. She's got all 5 points in the second half for Truett McConnell. I mentioned it during halftime that Expect them to go back to Brewster. She averages 15.5 for a reason. Here's Powell, takes it strong inside, layup too high off the glass. And Stewart away with it for Truett McConnell. Winters far corner, looking to pass it. Now she'll dribble it back up top. High post feed to Brewster. Brewster driving against Crowder, spins into the double team with Lindsay, hands it off to Lovejoy, and Lovejoy scores. 41-30, an 11-point lead. Wesleyan Stone into the paint. Hand check foul, and that's going to be the third on Winters. And the second of the quarter on Truett McConnell. Now Wesleyan will get Lawson in along with Ella Crowder, number 25. Queen checking in along with number 4, Kelly for Truett McConnell. Lob to the front court to Crowder. Ball fake. Quick crossover, gets a screen from Howard. Goes to her twin sister Ella in the corner, back up to Anna it comes. Far corner, it's Lawson. A little slow pass to Howard, got picked off there. Right side, here goes a drive, and this one's going to be a blocking foul. Looked like Anna Crowder was there this time for the third charge, but instead it's going to be Anna Crowder with her second foul. Team second. And so Kaylee Kelly will step to the line, 80% shooter on the season. First free throw for Kelly is good. 10-point game. Truett McConnell on the verge of knocking this under double digits for the first time since 4:52 left in the second quarter, and it's now 4:12, and she does just that. 41-32. 9-point game. Tennessee Wesleyan trying to get it up the floor. Layup no good by Howard. Rebound comes off here to Queen. 6-0 run by the Lady Bears, trying to add to it. Far side, pump fake by Kelly, and they'll kick it back up top. 3:50 to go in the quarter. 15-foot jumper by Brewster, no good. Anna Crowder gets the rebound. Nearly poked away, dribbles it by a defender, but then lost the handle. And Crowder just trying to take it away, but instead looked like a jump ball. She had it wrapped up, but it's going to be her and Reed that kind of combine there, and that's the third on Anna Crowder. So she's going to take a seat. Barr will enter for her. It'll be an inbound underneath. Reed had gone to the line like she was shooting, but Crowder thought she was there for the charge. Taking 2 in the first half, but picked up 3 quick fouls already. Reed hands it off, or Reed gets the handoff from Kelly. Top of the key, 16 to shoot. Reed trying to get it over to Stewart. Stewart spins away from Barr, gets to the right block. And it's out of bounds off of Wesleyan, they will say, instead. Lady Bulldogs are going to get Lindsay back into the ball game. It was a drive by Stewart, and she kind of tripped up. Howard out of the ball game. So Stewart's going to inbound it, 8 to shoot. Stewart lobs it in quickly to Kelly. Kelly's layup on the right side is good, and it's been Truett McConnell's quarter. Now on an 8-0 run, it's a 7-point game. Barr across midcourt. Far corner goes to Ella Crowder. Quick pass back out to Lawson. Lady Bears leading at 9-5 in the quarter. Far side, Lawson, top of the key. She'll fire the triple, line drive, short. Lindsay tried to save it. And they'll go out of bounds to Truett McConnell, and Lovejoy's back in for Brewster. Brewster got to double digits. She's got another double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds. Alexis Bates in for Lawson. Coach Smith a little frustrated with the team right now. Only leading by 7 after leading by 15 just 3 minutes ago. Here's a drive by Kelly, misses the lay-in. Put back by Queen is good, and Truett McConnell is finding life here. Wesleyan needs to stop big time. Only up by 5 now. Full court press. Sierra Bates across midcourt. Gets it over to Stone. Stone takes it off the dribble. Stone's pass deflected. Nope, Lindsay saves it. Here's Barr. Now gets into the paint, kicks it back to Ella Crowder. Ella fakes the pass, now gives it to Lindsay. Lindsay into the paint by 2 defenders. Layup is good and the foul. Jalea Lindsay finally gets the Lady Bulldogs back on the board. And that one's going to be on 20, Ava Queen. And Jalea Lindsay at the line. Queen picks up her second. Lindsay missed it, ball tipped up. Rebound comes down to Truett McConnell. 7-point lead once again for the Lady Bulldogs. Out front, Stewart with it. Stewart pulls the 3. Off to the right side. Wesleyan gives chase. Ella Crowder able to secure it. Under 2 to play here in the third quarter. They'll get it to Stone. Up to Lindsay it goes. Now back out front to Stone. Wesleyan losing the quarter by 2 right now, 11-9. Bates left wing, gets it to Ella Crowder. 3-pointer on the way for Crowder off the glass from the corner, no good. Here comes Stewart with it across the time stripe. Stewart looks at Coach Fields for a signal. Minute 25 to play here in the third. Queen sends it right side to Kelly. Kelly working against Lindsay. Now Lovejoy, top of the key. Wanting it down low is Queen. Lovejoy gets the handoff to Kelly. Kelly trying to work left side of the paint. Shot clock violation, and the Lady Bulldogs will take control of it after another turnover by Truett McConnell. 17 turnovers by the Lady Bears. Alexis Bates will check in for Jacelyn Stone. Sierra Bates gets it into Alexis Bates. Back to Sierra. Middle of the floor to Barr. She'll turn, drive into the paint, and an offensive foul called on Barr. That one, I believe she was in the restricted arc, but no signal as Queen hit the deck. And so the first foul on Abby Barr, team third of the quarter. Fourth team foul. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Truett McConnell with it on the right wing. Little shoulder fake by Kelly. Pulls up 15-foot elbow, no good. Lexi Bates pulls down the rebound. Bates pushes it up. Backdoor pass to Abby Barr, wide open. And Barr converts it. 9-point lead with 31 seconds to go now. Down low, Queen, or at the elbow extended. Gets it out to Reed. Reed trying to drive in. Running floater, she passes it off to Queen and converts the layup on the left side by Queen. 7-point game. Wesleyan has it knocked out of bounds by Truett McConnell. Coach Fields asking for the explanation on that one as well. Instead, 10.9 here in the third quarter. Wesleyan gets the inbounds to Barr, back to Bates. Sarah Bates heaves it across the half line, straight into the hands of Queen. Ella Crowder pokes it away. Lexi Bates gets it over to Ella Crowder. Layup at the buzzer is good for Ella Crowder. Defense turning into offense right there at the end of the third quarter. And the Lady Bulldogs will take the 9-point lead into the fourth and final quarter when we get back from James L. Robb. Back in 60 seconds. Fourth and final 10 minutes here on WGSQ WLAR coming your way. Jared Wright bringing you the action. Our last Tennessee Wesleyan coverage of the year. So Lady Bulldogs lead it 47-38 to start the quarter, after getting outscored 11-15 in that third frame. Again, senior day, they got a lot of family and friends across the way. Going to celebrate the seniors in between the games. 13 total being honored here today at James L. Robb. First trip on the offensive end for Truett McConnell results in a defensive rebound for Wesleyan. Then Bates turns it over in the front court. Reed goes flying in. Layup is good on the right or left side for Reed. And Truett McConnell strikes first, just like they did in the third quarter. It's a 7-point game. Here's a drive by Lindsay on the baseline. Pass deflected. Tennessee Wesleyan will have it underneath. It's going to be Stone to check in. She'll replace Bates. And it'll be Stone to inbound it. Stone, cross court pass. It goes on the baseline to Abby Barr for three. It bounces up and over the backboard. And will go out of bounds to Truett McConnell. Bringing it up the court, it's going to be Stewart. 47-40. Wesleyan in front of Truett McConnell. Trying to stay above the 500 mark. Here's a drive and a block out of bounds by Barr. Had a hand on the shot there by Kelly. Tennessee Wesleyan's Powell going to check back in. She'll replace Barr. Stewart's going to inbound it. Powell is going to check into the game and pick up Kelly. Spin move by Kelly trying to get free. Powell had her hand right there on it, but couldn't slap it away quick enough. Shot clock down to 10. Truett's had 2 shot clock violations on the ball game. Wesleyan seeing if they can force another one. A drive here, missed shot. Powell gets the rebound and gets fouled by Stewart. Stewart's going to pick up her third, team first of the quarter. Still full court press shown by Truett McConnell. They've had it most of the game. Middle of the floor. Now J.C. Powell with it. Gets it to Stone in the front court. Stone takes a dribble all the way in, gets fouled by Reed this time. That's going to be Reed's second one. Team second of the quarter. Minute and a half here into the fourth frame. Inbounds comes to Lindsay. Got up with the shot, but it's deflected. Here comes Truett McConnell on the offensive side. Truett looking. It's going to be Stewart calling out the signal. Comes right side to Lovejoy. Lovejoy, no dribble, passes it off to Reed. She'll fire the triple at the top of the key, and it's good for for Reed. Sorry. It's a 4-point game, 47 to 40 or 43, and then a foul called here on Kelly on the other end. And Wesleyan is going to have 3 fouls already called on Truett McConnell. Crowder to inbound it. Top of the key goes to Stone. Left side to Powell. Had Lindsay on the pick and roll, but Brewster cut that one off a little bit. Near side, 2-3 zone still shown by Truett McConnell. Wesleyan did a good job of shooting them out of it early. Here's Lindsay off a drive. Circles it back out to Stone, top of the key. 8 to shoot. Stone hits the deck, gets the pass off to Powell. High post feed to Sierra Bates. Quick pass. Crowder fires the 3 at the shot clock buzzer, and it's off the mark. Just bounces up and over. Truett McConnell can cut it down to a 1-possession game. It's going to be Stewart. Up top, 7.5 to go. They've battled back here in the third and fourth quarters. Tennessee Wesleyan's led by as many as 15 2 different times, second quarter and third quarter. Here's a 3 ball on the way over the top of the rim into the hands of Stone after the miss by Kelly. Stone into the front court. Cross court pass to Lindsay. She'll drive in the paint. Baseline feed to Powell. Back out to Anna Crowder. She'll fire the triple off the back iron straight away. And Lovejoy collects the rebound there. 7 minutes to go. Brewster pushing Bates down the line. Offensive foul called on Brewster there. And she knew it was coming. Offensive foul on Brewster. She was battling Bates inside. 4th team foul. Howard coming in for Sierra Bates. She's going to match up with Brewster on the defensive end, but Lady Bulldogs have it offensively. 94 feet to go. Crowder back to Stone. Stone had it deflected. Out of bounds it will go, which is a break right there because Lady Bulldogs had it in that half court. Sideline and half court line. Once you cross it, becomes 2 extra defenders in the trap corner. Lob to the high post to Howard. Back to Stone it goes. Stone Euro step through the lane. A lot of contact, no whistle. Brewster gets the rebound, clears it out. Stone upset. She comes flying up, trying to help defensively. Inside it goes to Lovejoy. Lovejoy spins. Out of bounds, they say her shot goes. Off of the Lady Bulldogs. 6:24 to go. It's 47-43. Truett McConnell has put in the first 5 points here of the 4th quarter. Wesleyan still yet to score in the 4th. Howard gets the steal, middle of the court. Stone comes left side to Crowder, back up to Stone. Lindsay fires the 3 from the right wing off the mark. Rebound collected here by Kelly. 6 minutes to go. And a timeout called by Truett McConnell. Wesleyan still clinging to a 4-point lead. As Truett McConnell will talk it over for 30 seconds. We'll be back in 30. Back in 30. WJSQ, WLAR, Athens, Tennessee. Jared Wright here. 6:03 to go here in the 4th quarter of the women's game. 47-43, Tennessee Wesleyan in front currently. It's going to be Truett McConnell's Aguilera that gets it. She'll come to the near side. She spent some time on the bench with a couple of fouls. Brewster out front, gets it right side to Aguilera. Now back up top of the key, Lovejoy. 10 seconds to shoot. It's going to be Kelly for 3 and rattles it home. And we've got a 1-point game here. 5:40 to go. Tennessee Wesleyan only up by 1. Howard into the low block. Goes up against Brewster. Gets the shot to fall. Howard finally puts the Lady Bulldogs on the board here in the 4th quarter. It's taking almost midway through the quarter to get any points in for Tennessee Wesleyan. Lob down to Brewster. Howard guarding her straight up. Brewster turns to the right side, gets the lay-in, back to a 1-point game. 49-48. Howard, top of the key, it comes to Crowder. Wesleyan trying to find the best look. Here's Powell, and Wesleyan's going to throw it away. Aguilera's going to pick it up. Now it's touched in the backcourt. Anna Crowder coming to get it. Jump ball. It will give it back to Tennessee Wesleyan. It's a good hustle play by Anna Crowder to chase it down and get it. Ella Crowder will check in. She'll replace J.C. Powell. Powell and Lindsay could not connect on the pass there and nearly turned it over, but the hustle by Anna Crowder to tie it up in the backcourt. Stone gets the inbounds from Crowder, past Aguilera. Gets into the paint, goes up against Brewster, high off the glass, shot no good. Kelly pulls down the defensive board. Wesleyan struggling on the rebounding category right now. Not getting second chance opportunities, only 8 of them total. Getting out rebounded 35-28 now. 49-48, Tennessee Wesleyan with a 1-point lead. Kick out, Aguilera for 3. And she drills it. Truett McConnell's back in front. This time by 2. Only the 3rd time we've had the 4th time we've had a lead change. 51-49. Far side, Lindsay going for a three for the Lady Bulldogs. Dead off the back of the rim. Ball battled for. Ball ends up into Lovejoy, who I think got elbow to the mouth or something. Aguilera's going to slow it down. Fourth quarter, it's a 13-2. You can call it a 13-2 run by Truett McConnell. Tennessee Wesleyan had a big second quarter, but it has been all Truett McConnell since then. Three-pointer on the way by Reed. No good. Rebound collected by Crowder. She'll dribble it across the time stripe. Wesleyan just trying to find a shot to fall. Stone's jumper, mid-range is good. And we're knotted up for the fourth time today, 51 all. As Stone made the mid-range. It's going to be Truett, though, with it. Chance to keep the lead in their favor. Aguilera wanted to go down to Brewster, guarded by Lindsay. Wesleyan out there on the perimeter. Lovejoy gets it down low. Back to Kelly. It goes for three, and Kelly drills another deep ball. And it's a three-point lead for Truett McConnell, their largest of the ball game. Under three we go. Stone takes it in against Brewster. Layup too strong off the glass. 2:40 left. Teak Fields, coach of Truett, tells them to back it up. He wants to burn some clock a little bit. Team that's already had 3 shot clock violations. It's going to be Reed with it. Top of the key to Lovejoy. Wesleyan trailing by 3. Into Brewster it goes. Brewster's offensive foul. Her second, team at 5th. And she lowered that shoulder into Tennessee Wesleyan's Howard. And forcing that one. Ella Crowder's going to exit, but first it's a timeout by Tennessee Wesleyan, trailing by 3, their largest deficit of the ball game with 2:24 left. We'll be back in 60 seconds, back in 60. Back here at Tennessee Wesleyan, Lady Bulldogs going to get to shoot some free throws. So as we were going to break there, they assessed a technical foul on Brewster, who had just gotten called for the personal foul. It's Coach Smith looking to his assistants, Jaron Tall being one of them. And Stone's going to take the free throws, and Wesleyan just unaware of that one. But Truett McConnell had picked up their 5th team foul already by Brewster. Fouling on the offensive foul a minute ago. She'll take a seat. Now with 3 fouls. 2:24 to go. Wesleyan trailing by 3, 54-51. Stone at the stripe. Losing this quarter right now 16-4. Stone's first one is good for the Lady Bulldogs. 2-point game. Second one for Stone is good. Senior converting some big ones there. 1-point game. Wesleyan will also have the ball anyway. Powell will enter, replacing Howard. So it's Lawson, Lindsay, Powell, Anna Crowder, Jacelyn Stone out there for the Lady Bulldogs. Powell. Lindsay has it sailed through her hands, picked up by Reed. So an ill-advised turnover here by Tennessee Wesleyan. Their 17th of the ball game. They had only had 7 in the first half, so 10 already here in the second. 2:02 to play, trailing by 1, 54-53. Truett, McConnell with it. Kelly, far wing, gets a screen from Queen, kicks it out. Aguilera drives in, kicks it out. Now Reed drives in, 2 seconds to shoot. Three-pointer launched and no good. Another shot clock violation. I believe that's the 4th on Truett McConnell. We talked about Truett McConnell's defense only allowing 59 points a game. Wesleyan at 53. That statistic is holding true. It's going to be Lindsay around the top of the key. Gets it to Stone. Stone flips it behind her to Lawson. Now Lawson comes near side. Powell takes the three off the back iron and hits the shot clock. 1:24 to go, and the ball will be in the hands of Truett McConnell with a 1-point lead. Truett's had 21 turnovers. It's going to be Aguilera that crosses midcourt. She'll go right side. Gets it to Kelly, working against Lawson. 1:10 to play. 54-53 again. Truett in front. Wesleyan has held the lead for most of the ball game. Drive by Lovejoy. Layup on the left side is good for Truett. 56-53. Still just a 3-point game. 52 seconds to go. Stone kicks it to Lindsay. Near corner for three, and it's good. Jalea Lindsay ties us up for the 5th time, this time at 56. 40 seconds to go. Truett McConnell still in front, or at least with the ball and a chance to stay in front. Tied up 56 all. 29 seconds to go. Shot clock already at 10 again. Here's Reed on a drive. And Wesleyan commits the foul. That one's going to be on Stone. It was her 3rd, team 1st. It's on the floor. The officials are going to talk and say it was a shooting foul, and that was not the case. Reed was just driving across the lane, was not going into a shooting motion. Stone had got her arm. Yep, they will adjust that one. Reed was coming across the lane dribbling. She was not in a shot formation. Coach Fields with 26 seconds remaining, pleading his case. First foul on the Lady Bulldogs. That could come into play. 26 seconds to go. If they get down here and have to commit to fouling, they're going to have to make up some time. Powell gets her hand in the passing lane, over to Stone. Wesleyan could hold it for the last shot as we're tied up 56 all. Lawson quickly goes in, kicks it to Crowder. Stone now with it, into the paint. Stone gets it out to Crowder. Timeout by Coach Jason Smith with 11.2 to go. 56 all. As Wesleyan, we'll just stay here with you through it. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Tennessee Wesleyan with possession, tied up 56 apiece. 11.2. J.C. Powell got her hand in the passing lane, deflected that one. Stone picked it up. And for the first time, after tying it up twice, Wesleyan's going to have the opportunity to win the game here with 11.2 to play. The previous time they had tied it up in the quarter, Truett had come back down and then hit another shot, another three-pointer to be exact, to keep the lead on their side. So Crowder's going to inbound it, side out of bounds. Wesleyan's got Powell, Lindsay, Lawson, and Stone out there. Crowder comes and gets the handoff. Crosses over, middle of the court, kicks it over to Lindsay. Lindsay, Euro step, and gets fouled hard, and Jalea Lindsay with 3.7 remaining is going to go to the line. And she got ran over by number 20. Queen picks up her 3rd. Queen was trying to beat her to the point, and Lindsay got there just a step quicker. And so 3.7 remaining. Jalea Lindsay is going to have a chance to put Wesleyan in front here. 2 shots coming her way after being in the 5-team foul bonus here. Lindsay makes the first one. Lady Bulldogs back on top. 57-56, 3.7 to play. Lindsay's second one off the iron, no good. Anna Crowder with a big rebound on the deep offensive glass. 1 second to go, and she gets fouled. That actually probably worked out better than Lindsay making it, because it would allow Coach Fields to call a timeout and set up a play in the half court, because they could have advanced the ball. So Jalea Lindsay, do not think that was intentional on her miss, but nonetheless it helps the Lady Bulldogs as Anna Crowder makes her first free throw. They take a 2-point lead with exactly 1 second remaining. Anna Crowder, Coach Smith's going to take the timeout. Full timeout on the court. Let's take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Back in 60.
WJSQ.
Crowder takes the free throw, missed it. And the rebound collected by Truett McConnell's Kelly, but with 1 second on the clock, I don't know that the officials are now going to talk this over as Crowder misses it off the front of the rim, which started a rebound. And they're going to put a full second back on the clock. And they're going to advance it, so it's going to be a catch and shoot. I don't know how you have a full second back on there when there was a second on the clock before the free throw and the rebound, at least some kind of tenths. It should be 0.7 or 0.8 or something there, but nonetheless, it's 58-56. Wesleyan in front. 1 second is what the officials say put on the clock. The missed free throw by Crowder allowed the rebound by Kelly. She caught it, and Coach Fields calls the timeout. You got to have at least a tenth of a second run off at the very least. Should be point something, but nonetheless, Truett McConnell's going to have it in their own front court. 58-56 to play, or sorry, 58-56 your score. Still 1 second to go. Question is whether Truett McConnell tries to fire up a three to win the game or if they go for the tie. They do get it in their own front court because in the women's game you can advance it off the timeout. So it's going to be Queen to inbound it. Sierra Bates, long, tall post player with a long reach, going to guard the inbounds, and Coach Fields going to take another timeout to talk it over. We'll just stay here with you through it as Tennessee Wesleyan trying to hold Truett McConnell here in their own offensive end. Again, we got the guys game coming up next after this one for Senior Day. They're going to honor the seniors in between the ball games. And we'll see if the guys can pick up a win here at home to close out their regular season. Again, both teams will be headed to Kingsport for the AAC tournament up at Meadowview Convention Center, the Marriott Meadowview up there. Tennessee Wesleyan baseball's in action up on the hill. They lead, or just won against Columbia International in conference play 12-1 today. It was 10-6 yesterday they won. We'll have another one coming up. Queen inbounds it. Ball stolen by Anna Crowder on Senior Day, and she comes away with a huge steal. And Wesleyan will get to 15-12 overall, 12-10 inside the conference, 8-4 here at home, and send the seniors off with a thriller here against Truett McConnell, winning at 58-56. Are the Lady Bulldogs. Truett McConnell 12-16 overall, 9-13 in the conference now, and have lost their last 4 games. Again, Tennessee Wesleyan gets the big steal by Anna Crowder as the 1 second ticks off. She stepped in front of Brewster, who was trying to get it, and Tennessee Wesleyan comes away victorious, 58-56. Let's take a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back with some final stats. Back in 2 minutes.
WJSQ.
Back here at James L. Robb Gymnasium, where the seniors are getting ready to be recognized, so it's going to be a little bit of a break in between games, more than normal, it looks like, as they are collecting everybody and everything there. But they win it 58-56 to send the seniors off in style, as the Lady Bulldogs looks like they're going to honor them first, and then the guys will be up next. Again, 13 people in total getting honored here on Senior Day for Tennessee Wesleyan basketball. The guys' game will be coming up next. But looking at your final stats, Tennessee Wesleyan shoots 36.8 from the field, 21 of 57. Truett McConnell shoots 44%, 22 of 50. 3-point percentage, Wesleyan gets beaten that one 33% to the 43%. Both teams knocking down 7 3-pointers apiece. Wesleyan converts 9 of 15 from the free throw line, 60%. 5 of 10 from the charity strike for Truett McConnell, 50%. Wesleyan forces 23 turnovers, and they only have 17 of their own. There was 10 in the second half, though, by the Lady Bulldogs. Total rebounds, Truett McConnell edges them there, 39-30. 9 offensive for both teams, 30 defensive for Truett, 21 for Tennessee Wesleyan. Assist, 13-11 in favor of Tennessee Wesleyan there. Blocks, 3-2 in favor of Truett McConnell. Steals, 12-11 in favor of Tennessee Wesleyan. Team fouls, it was 18 total for Truett, 14 for the Lady Bulldogs. The bench was a little bit better for Truett, 25-12 in scoring there. Second chance points, both teams 7 points apiece. And then fast break points, Tennessee Wesleyan 8-2 compared to Truett McConnell. Individual scores here, 4 in double figures for Truett McConnell. They include Alexis Brewster. She had 12 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists. 11 points by Reed, 10 points by Kelly, 10 points by Lovejoy. On the other side for Tennessee Wesleyan, 2 in double figures. It was Jalea Lindsay, the freshman from Walker Valley, leading the team here. 21 points with 1 rebound. She was 7 of 14 from the field, 3 of 6 behind the arc, and 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Then Jacelyn Stone, one of the 7 seniors for the Lady Bulldogs, 16 points, 5 boards, 3 assists. Perfect at the line, 4 of 4. She was 5 of 11 from the field, 2 of 3 from behind the arc. Then 5 points by J.C. Powell, 7 boards for that senior. Anna Crowder, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and we'll say the biggest steal of the game at the end there for another senior. Julia Howard ends the night, 4 points, 1 rebound. Abby Barr, 2 points and a rebound and an assist. 2 points for Long, 2 points for Sierra Bates, and 2 points for Ella Crowder. And then Alexis Bates and Tally Lawson adding a couple of rebounds and assists apiece. Rounds out the individual numbers for the Lady Bulldogs. Again, Tennessee Wesleyan wins on Senior Day here for the Lady Bulldogs as they are recognizing now the Bates twins. They will have the Crowder twins up next, Ella and Anna, Sierra and Lexi Bates, part of the twin duo here for Tennessee Wesleyan, as they will all be recognized, and the guys will be coming up after that one. Both teams again will be in Kingsport starting, I believe, next week for the conference tournament, so we'll have to keep up with them through Tennessee Wesleyan's social media accounts to see how they do in the postseason and see if they can make a run to the NAIA tournament. If they can advance far enough or win the tournament would be the key there. So both teams for Wesleyan will be up in Kingsport. But let's go ahead as they wrap up or do the Senior Day festivities. We'll go ahead and wrap this up. We'll try to grab Coach Jason Smith in pregame of the guys' game and do an interview with him either there or at halftime. So we'll check with him as he's going to be out here honoring his team members right now. So we'll go ahead and wrap this one up again. Tennessee Wesleyan 58, Truett McConnell 56. Lady Bulldogs walk off the seniors in convincing fashion here and down to the wire against Truett McConnell. But we'll send it back to our producer, Handsome Dan, and then rejoin you for the men's game coming up here in a little bit.